quite a bit that counts towards that. I'm going to get some gasoline right now. Y'all can come with me. I was going to post up a picture of either the blu43 or the Russian variant of it. This is a anti-personnel mine that seems primarily targeted for children, especially the American version. It looks a lot more like a little rocket toy than anything else. Now, these things are easily covered with dust and dirt, a few leaves. They float so they can flow downstream, downriver. The Russians dropped literally millions of them in Afghanistan. Over 30,000 people have been named by them in Afghanistan alone. The United States dropped a bunch of these in Vietnam. The Russians is the pfm1. It's a knockoff of the blu43. Let's get to business here, right? When it comes to abuse against at-risk adults, you know, my whole goddamn life is a landmine, isn't it? Anything that I say is just going to be manipulated and warped into something that I didn't say. And anybody that I got to try to turn something into is going to disrespect me and talk over me like I'm a fucking retard. The thing about the blu43 mine and the PLM1 is that you cannot disarm them. All you can do is explode. I've gone through hell my entire life. You know what? Never being allowed to defend myself because of the term mentally ill and my supposed friends. You are beautiful. Sorry, I wouldn't flirt with a dog. When I first got to this town, I'd been bullied out of another town. Hood River in the Dalles by law enforcement, APS, and the local druggie population. That's the problem. Cops treat me like I'm a druggie. Druggies treat me like I'm a cop. I do record everything, but also they know that there isn't going to be any trouble for them. Not for admitting that they do drugs, not here, not anymore. And as far as that goes, as long as they got a place to do it, not in public, well hell, who am I to tell them yes or no? I'm with the rest of y'all. You're forced into homelessness, and you're stuck out here with a bunch of drug addicts. It's a scary situation. When you're sent to those drug addicts for help, that's a scary situation. And then there are all these people that work for a living. Work for a living. I want you to register that in your head. A lot of these people wanted to throw it in my face that they had to work. They had to work. They had to work. As an excuse for never coming forward. You know what? You're not working 24 hours a day, and you can make a call if you actually care. If you can take out 2 hours of the day to argue with somebody, and you can do that consistently twice a month for a year, then that's plenty of time you could have been helping your friends, and you weren't. It's hard to believe people like that. Obviously, I don't hold any real hatred for anybody, but I'll pretend if I have to. It's a defense mechanism. Meanwhile, there's a lot of other lessons that I've been shown, not just since I got here. I showed them in Nebraska too. when they wanted to put me in prison after charging me with misdemeanors for trying to turn in predators. They charged me with misdemeanors, no conviction, didn't charge me with any felonies, and put me in prison. Well, that don't fly. They don't understand how it really is out here. And they don't understand how it is when you're a homeless, disabled man, and you have to go to pigs for help. People want to pretend like the cops are your friends. No, they're not. They're not even your kids' friends. See, the person most likely to abuse your kids is you. And what do the cops do when you try to tell on your parents for not keeping their nasty cock beaters to themselves? They give you a choice. You can either get dragged off and locked up, or you can stay there with your predators. Those are your two goddamn choices 90% of the time. If they ain't going to do their jobs for children who are in an unsafe situation, what are they going to do for you? Nothing. You just simply don't. Now, there are certain things in the United States bias plays a part in. When it comes to the homeless, you have so much hatred and bias. Same with the media, same with the police. You just assume we must all be druggies and that it's okay to harm us. It's not just making fun of us and us, it's actual harm against actual human beings. Now, how do you feel about that? And does it matter how you feel? You're not the victim. That's why when you're trying to sell your false narrative over what the victim is saying, you're doing a horrible thing. You're doing a horrible thing. You're showing them that they don't matter, their words don't matter, their experience doesn't matter, and that they're not human beings enough to you to even hear the words coming out of their mouth. And this abuse continues until someone cares enough to take a look and make a difference. But are any of you going to do that? Are any of you able to pull yourself out of your own selfish cocoon? Your own me bubble? Then there's, of course, whether I'm sick or not, injured or not, I'm expected to do things that you guys who are not sick or injured are able to do. You are able to do them. Oh, sorry, sir. I suppose I should go get some gas with that money. I did got a coffee and a refill. See, any of my friends and family at any point in time could have stopped and gone, you know what? I actually give a shit about Sean. I want this to stop. I don't want people to hurt Sean. And that's what shows that not a goddamn one of you give a fuck, is that you don't care who hurts me. I've been trying to tell you pieces of shit for years, but you don't fucking care. You're all complete trash. Just like those little butterfly mines. They look like children's toys. I'm going to post a video link in the description below this video as soon as I press end. It's a man stepping on one of these butterfly mines. It's pretty scary.